I called what we did publicity direction. I would direct the conduct of people so that they could win through ideas their public goals.
During the mid-20th century, marketing agencies from across the country began to dump funds into motivational research of the consumer, finding out exactly what factors of a product made a specific person tick in an effort to distinguish one brand from another, even if their products were for all purposes identical.
You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent.
And what was found across the board was how little logical thinking the average consumer will actually use in order to receive gratification as fast as possible. People will judge the same laundry detergent differently based on the box colors, or buy more expensive bottled water without any true notion of higher status, or even purchase ultra-whitening toothpaste just to brush once a day to get the morning breath out of their mouth, all because of a perceived promise and quality for the individual. Business Week magazine talks on this seemingly irrational behavior, saying, quote-unquote, "People don't seem to be reasonable, but people do act with a purpose. Their behavior makes sense if you think about it in terms of its goals and people's needs and their motives. That seems to be the secret to manipulating people," end quote. People were, and to this very moment continue to be image lovers, and that is physically evident all around us. If you think cities like this aren't what they used to be, the only real physical change in them to point to is the lack of central community in favor of a bright and shiny fast food joint and shops that invigorate your addictions. Images even show to seep into your personal communication circles. Apple themselves convinced people to alienate non-iPhone users with their blue versus green text bubbles.
I never use the word image because image is shadow. I use the word reputation.
Expanding from magazine subscriptions to streaming services and grocery store visits to DoorDash orders, that sense of instant gratification has only become more possible with technology, and the brands don't even need to worry about getting you out of the house anymore. No matter the interest or attraction, persuaders have found ways to consume you, and the only rational way that people can muster to resist is to cut it off. But you can't escape communication, and in this life that is done through our carry-on devices. Nature only provides a short excursion away from what you must always return to. What you can do is separate the type of communication that is made to appeal to you from that which is strictly essential or personal. Put logical thinking to the forefront and throw your frivolous feelings to the back burner, because short-term attraction never provided you anything worth remembering. Understand what you want before they can tell you what you want, because it is dangerous to assume people can be trusted to behave in a rational way when presented with imagery.